myself busy, play a little game, write myself a
Okay, welcome everyone. If you're here, say hello. I'd love to hear from you guys. We're ready to get started now. I have a super quick and easy project for us today. We're going to be making these berry and leaf earrings. So if you're here, say hello. Hi guys. Hi Stephanie and Kathy. I'm Heather Powers from Humble Beads, and I'm a bead maker, jewelry designer, author, illustrator, and your all-around creative muse. It's my job every week to get those beads off your bead table and into some jewelry. So hopefully you'll find today's project inspiring. It's a super quick and easy one, and using some techniques I've taught you guys before, but mashing them together into something new. Hi Susan, Twyla, nice to have you here. Em from New Zealand, hello, hello. So this is the pair I made this morning, and it uses my little leaf charms that I make, and some little 4mm polish, some vintage brass, and wax linen. And super easy, super fun, you guys. It's going to be a very quick video. I'm going to do the video project in the more autumn-ish color palette here. Hi Marisol and Shelly, Jacqueline and Laura. Hi guys. Hi Heidi and Anita watching from YouTube. Nice to have you guys here. So these are the hammered brass rings from Vintage, and we carry these in the shop at humblebeads.com. Hi Lise and Curtis, nice to have you guys here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with my Vintage buffing block. Hi Chris, Helen, and we're just going to give this a little polish on both sides, and I'm going to be taking off the top bit of the patina so that that brighter brass shows through. Just give it a little buff, nice and evenly all the way through. I just like to see the texture a little bit more, so that's why I'm doing that. You could also paint these if you wanted to have them a color that worked with your little charms. Hi Helene and Candy, Lynn, Sandy, hello Heather, nice to have you guys here. We have a nice little cozy rainy day, feels like November for sure, cuddled in our sweaters, and yeah, all the coziness happening in the studio today. Hi Karen, it's your first time here, well welcome. So I've done both of the pendants, kind of got a little glare with the light, but that gives you guys an idea. So just taking off a little bit of the highlights on that top layer, and I'm going to be using 4-ply wax linen, so 4-ply. It's really important that well, it's not really important, it just shows up better if it's 4-ply for this project. And I'm going to cut a little 5-inch piece. I probably don't need that much, but better to be safe than sorry, I guess. You can always make a cord shorter, but you can't make it longer, right? And for sure this time you'll want to polish your wax linen, so you can use a piece of paper bag, or this is a piece of craft paper, and you're going to pull this all the way through, and this is going to help it get through the bead a little easier, but also going to avoid any excess wax from showing on your design. So I'm going to just do this a few times on both of the pieces. Oh, what looks better? Kathy, did something look wrong? Now you have me nervous. What doesn't look right? Hi Motorcrafts from Alabama, glad you guys are joining me. All right, Rosalinda, nice to have you here. I'm going to take my 5-inch piece, fold it over, and I'm going to pinch it closed very tightly. Hi, Landa. I love seeing all these familiar names on here. It's nice to have the new names too, but yeah, I like to see you old friends popping up. Okay, so I folded that over, pinched it really, really tightly together, and I'm going to push that through and open it up. I'm going to move some of these things out of the way so the camera won't try to focus on everything. Okay, there we go. Now you're going to take the two ends and pull it through the loop. Just like that. Oh, you liked it with the hammered circle. Okay, good. I thought something wasn't clear on the video and I was like, oh no, what did I do? Okay, now I'm going to take my hammered ring and my charm that has the wax linen. I'm going to wrap it around the ring and I'm going to take the two ends and I'm going to pull it around to the front and I'm going to tie a knot right on top of the first knot that I have on the charm. And I'm going to pull this nice and tight. Because this weighs like nothing, this knot isn't going to go anywhere, so you don't need to do anything else. No gluing, no second knot. One knot is plenty fine. And I'm going to give this wax linen a little haircut. Just past the leaf on each side is what I'm going for. And I'm going to twist these open to give me some fun, funky little fringe. So you're just twisting those the opposite way that they're twisted together to open them up. So there I have my little fringe. I'm going to make sure my ring is right above the charm. Sheila, you're a friend and very precious. How's that? Okay, I'm going to be using 24 gauge natural brass colored wire from Parawire. You can get this at Vintage. It's one of my favorite stuff. And so this is a really thin piece of wire. And we don't need a whole lot, about, oh, I'm going to go with 5 inches again. I know I won't need that much, but that's okay. And I'm going to take my 4mm fire polish. Anita, you could, I'm pretty sure you could use hemp. Okay, Anita asks, can one use waxed hemp for this project? Anita, it depends on the size of the hole of your charm. If you can get your hemp through the hole on your charm, and you don't have to use a little leaf charm, you could use whatever charm you have at home, then yeah, I would say go for it. You may want to, if I was going to use a cord that didn't have that sticky wax on it, I would probably do a knot in the front and then turn it over and do a knot in the back so that you have two knots with the wax linen. I mean the hemp. That would just be my decision. Why do I forget words so much? I feel like my brain's on a vacation. I'm going to put 6 beads on this little piece here, holding on to make sure they don't fly off on the other end. And now I'm going to pull these around and make a tight little loop. Hoop. A circle. Okay, with just a little bit of extra, make sure my camera's in focus here. There we go. So you see I just have a little bit of the wire in between there. I'm going to take this first wire and I want to get these wraps really tight. on here, and I don't want to have too much space. So I may undo that a little. There we go. Now you can use your pliers if you want to pull these through. So I'm going to do all the way to the end on this side. So I just did three wraps on that side, and I'm going to go onto this side, and I'm going to repeat the same. And I want these wraps to be really tight. Let me grab my pliers real quick. Okay. So I'm just going to use my pliers as a little tiny pair of hands in here. So I'm wrapping each wrap next to each other on this wire. And I'm just going to use every little bit of that wire to the end. And then push that in so it's not sticking out at all. And now you can see I have some empty spaces right there. Well, maybe you can't. There we go. See how I have empty spaces on in the middle? So I'm going to take this wire that's over here and wrap it around a few more times, going back towards the center. Again, keeping the wraps tight. I'm going to use my pliers to grab it, and I definitely want to fill in that little empty spot that was in the center of the two wires. There we go. And I'm going to cut this little end off here and pinch that around. And just shape this a little bit more round because, you know, it happens. Things move around a little. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this with a few jump rings. So I have an 8mm jump ring, and this is a smooth jump ring, and it's brass. And I'm going to open that up, slip on my little circle of berries here, and slip it through the hole on top of this hammered ring. And now I'm going to close this up on the back, grabbing onto the two ends and pulling them towards each other. Just like that. And now we're going to grab, this is a 9.25mm etched jump ring, so it has a little bit of texture on it, and it's a little bit heftier than the other jump ring. And I'm going to have this on the front of the hammered ring. Close that up nice and tight. Okay. And then add your ear wire. And that is it. This is one of those kind of earrings if you need a whole bunch of gifts for people. You can just mix and match the different charms that you use on the bottom. And the fire polish are all different colors, really inexpensive beads. We'll be having these on the website on Friday in the morning. And so if if you guys are interested in some fire polish beads, I have a little rainbow of them that we'll be adding to the website. And so that's it. I don't think you need me to make the second one on the camera. Let's see, Motocrafts. We talked about the Galena Adornments Retreat, and you loved it last year. We don't have the dates yet for that, so we'll keep you posted. All right, guys, that's it. What do you think? Super easy, really fun, cute project. Like I said, you could use any little charms on the bottom here. I have the little dogwood flowers would look super cute with this, and also my little mushrooms would look adorable. Or if you have some metal charms and you want to mix it up with other kind of pieces, you know, to match the season, your outfit, or the recipient of the gift you're going to make. That's it. That's it for today. We're having a short week this week because this weekend, well, starting on Friday, is my Monet Garden online retreat. And if you guys are interested in learning how to make beads and these pieces of jewelry, you can sign up today at humblebeads.com. There are still spaces available. You just have to gather your polymer clay to join us, and it's going to be super fun. It's a very beginner-friendly project and very inspiring. I love Monet. We're going to be looking at his garden and how that inspires us. Landa's asks, do I still have mushrooms available? Landa, I'm going to finish my orders today and then update my website this evening. So around 7 p.m. I'll be updating my website with the beads that I have in stock. So I just need to count and see how many that I have left. But I know that I have some sets of mushrooms that are ready to put on the website. So I'll be adding those around 7 o'clock tonight after we get all the orders out today, and then get some dinner in me. Shelly, I would love to do this as an in-person class. I'll be doing in-person classes again in 2023, taking a break this year from in-person classes. Nadine, thank you so much. I love doing the designing part and sharing it with you guys. All right. That's it. Yes, Kathy, a super quick, easy gift. Hopefully it inspires you guys. I could definitely see this done more Christmassy too as the season progresses. I'm going to do some little snowy leaves here pretty soon, and so I could see the snowy leaves with some little red berries in green. That would look super cute. Oh yes, Kathy, I just put together your massive, beautiful order. And I think you're going to be super excited. All right, you guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't have kits, but beads you can find at humblebeads.com. And I will have a kit next week to share with you guys for the month of November. And I think I'm going to do the project, though, on the first week of December, just because I don't think anyone wants to do anything the last week of November. We're going to be in, Thanksgiving coma. So I'm going to do that next kit for the beginning of December will be our project. Sheila, do I ever make polymer clay trees? Like Christmas trees? I have not. I've done some faux tin Christmas trees. Marisol, who knows? I do like to travel. You never know. Who knows what will happen in 2023. Kathy, yes, I am waiting for my vintage box too from Jess. That'll be here next week, and we'll be doing the vintage unboxing. We will not be doing a coffee break this week, guys, just because I will be teaching class and nice and busy with that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Quick, easy project, super short video. You guys have a great week, and I will see you next Wednesday or hopefully in class this weekend. All right, take care, everyone.